Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking the Dreaded D-Rose report. Something look weird other than me? I got to go in the other direction because it's dark and dreary out. It didn't have much light, just like this report. Hey, in addition to Gunner, believe it or not, Murphy on TNA has gotten a contract now. They've both been working on a nightly deal since 2009. The duo now can accept bookings for private, independent events, but TNA takes priority over the dates. And they also cannot appear on independent television shows together, or individually, either one. By the way, next on TNA Impact, the Jarretts is going to be reaffirming their love and renew their vows in front of the entire world. That's going to be a tearjerker. Karen issued the following audio message, indicated that she will allow fans to help make wedding decisions. You can find that on YouTube. Sarita, love Sarita. She rarely works TNA house shows, but she announced on her Facebook she's going to be on hand for this weekend's event in Virginia. Candice Michelle announced last Monday that she's pregnant with her second child, following the much hype on the part of former women's champion that she had major news. Well, anyway, she says, on this Valentine's Day, I'd like to share with my candy addicts, I'm pregnant again, she claims. Congrats to all of those who have guessed it. Says, I really want my munchkins to be close together, and I'm having the time of my life as a working mom. The love and the family mom, oh, it goes on. But anyway, the original GoDaddy girl since has come down with a serious medical issue that and asked for prayers last night, and she's going to be visiting the doctors today. She hadn't really let too much out on that, but Michelle, she is scheduled to appear though this weekend's Miami Comic Con at Miami Airport Convention Center. On now about tonight's Raw, John Cena, he's going to be responding to The Rock's comments about him that was made on last week's show. Cena wrote the following about The Rock on his Twitter. He says, C Nation handled business last night at the pay-per-view. Says, tonight, I guess we'll see what we got to do about The Rock. And if he wants some, he can come get some. So it could be interesting. Oh, what else? Oh, Cena saying that he grabbed a steel chain. Saying he grabbed a steel chain and lock. And I hope that's not going to be a sign of him going back to his old rapper deal. But kind of just speculation. We'll see. Maybe he's going to hit The Rock with it, I guess. At this time, there's no indication that The Rock, by the way, is going to be appearing tonight. Cena won the Raw Brand Elimination Chamber at Sunday's pay-per-view, so the challenge now is going to be The Miz for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. And with The Rock calling out Cena and The Miz last week, it could be kind of interesting to see whether The Rock gets factored into the WWE Championship match at WrestleMania somehow. Could be a guest referee, enforcer, who knows. And wonderful news, Trish Stratus and Kelly Kelly, what a team, is taking on Michelle McCool and Layla. That's now being maybe rumored for WrestleMania 27 following the segment of last night's Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And for what it's worth, Combat Zone Wrestling Star, if you follow their wrestling shows, TZW, actor, musician, wrestling star, half-breed, Billy Graham posted a video of him cutting a promo in front of WWE headquarters, Stamford, Connecticut. The photo of him posing with Triple H. Anyway, Graham teased that he would be bringing his cult fiction group to WWE after TZW's Cage of Death event. Graham said so long to CZW this Monday. Anyway, in a video, and warned Vince McMahon that they're coming. Graham posted several 2/21/11 spoiler message under the photos of him and Triple H in a video and a video promo. It's pretty obvious, he said, Graham is not to expect to be the rival behind, or not to reveal too much on 2/21/11 vignettes, but one could be The Undertaker in the trench coat, which we've seen a little bit of his face in that video, but also, who else wears a trench coat? Sting, maybe? Joey Styles, by the way, noted on his Twitter that Edge is now the first WWE champion in 5 years to successfully defend his title at the Elimination Chamber. So put that down in your notes. EC, by the way, standing for Elimination Chamber. Trish Stratus, Lay Cool, Drew McIntyre, Cole, Lawler, Riley, Fruity Pebbles, and other terms were all trending worldwide on Twitter last night during the pay-per-view. Anyway, there was actual talk. There's talk in the creative meetings with Jerry Lawler running with the WWE title from The Miz at Elimination Chamber. There was one idea for Lawler to win the pay-per-view and then drop the belt at tonight's Raw. And there's a feeling that The Miz hasn't gotten over how they want and how they need to give him big wins now to get him over big. So he needs to go after other people other than Lawler, an announcer. WWE US title champion Daniel Bryan. He's going to be appearing at a site of tonight's Raw, by the way, at the Save Mart Center, Fresno today, from 11 a.m. to 12, an hour, man, to meet and greet fans and sign autographs. As noted earlier this year, WWE had a DVD plan for Kofi Kingston titled Boom Boom Boom, but it was cut down to about 1 hour pay-per-view special that's airing in a few months. That aired a few months ago, I guess. The project was recently listed by British Board of Film Classifications, reports WWE DVD News. And it's possible that Kofi's project will be released soon as a WWE bonus DVD of some kind, with another, maybe WrestleMania, you never know. All right, the fourth coach for WWE's Tough Enough returns, when it returns, will be supposedly Bill DuMont. Remember him? Hugh Morris. And General Reaction, too. Anyway, DuMont was a trainer on Tough Enough's third season a few years back. DuMont will join Trish Stratus also, Booker T, Steve Austin for the show, and current WWE stars or divas will also be appearing each week to work with the talents. And WWE Ivan Putski. Wouldn't you like to change your name if it was Putski? He turns 70 years old today, while developmental star Alex Kozoff, better known as Peter Orlov, turns 27. Don't know if you know him or not. Christian commented on his return to Elimination Chamber filing on his Twitter. He says, "So Oakland was fun." He said, "I was in the area and decided to stop in and say hello." If you guys caught the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, let me know what you thought about it. It seemed kind of just normal to me. I don't really care too much for the Elimination Chamber, the match itself, but what do I know, huh? As noted before, radio personality Eddie Trunk teased that Chris Jericho would have a shocking announcement soon. Jericho reportedly will be starring in season 12 of ABC's Dancing with the Stars. Cast's going to be officially announced February 28th, and the season begins filming in March. So I doubt Jericho does too much until that's over with WWE. And if these reports are correct, Jericho's likely would not be able to juggle, between the two, pushing the potential ring return back to the summer. Brock noted on his Twitter that he will be growing his hair out for WrestleMania 27 for the next movie role. He looks better with some hair anyway. Brett DiBiase and his brother, Raw star Ted DiBiase, will be meeting and greeting fans, signing autographs and everything before the FCW show March 16th, Charlotte Harbor Event Center. Lillian Garcia just finished pre-production work on her next album, and we'll be recording it today in Miami. Shawn Michaels, he's going to be honored at the Detroit Autorama in Detroit, Michigan, February 27th. He'll be there 1 to 4. Sammy from MTV's Jersey Shore will also be appearing with Shawn Michaels, which he'll probably keep his distance from that. 1 to 4 the same day. Trish commented on her Twitter. He said, "Oh my God, I'm trending." Said everybody wants to find out what not to wear when you kick ass. Then there's some other stuff. I'll get it on here tomorrow if I can. Hey, thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.